To get in debt is so easy, but to get out of debt, it's so complicated and hard. And that's why you need a strategy to be able to pay off your debt. There are several different strategies you can deploy, but one of those strategies is known as the snowball effect. And it's convenient and it's easy for you to be able to deploy. So in today's video, we're going to talk about how you can leverage the snowball effect to get out of debt. Coming up. Hey, what's up guys, Mr. V here with Plunges.com, helping you reshape your financial health. On this channel, we talk about life, we talk about careers, and we talk about money and how together they all impact your financial health. So if you're new here, definitely subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with all the good stuff, and so you'll be the first to be notified when I put out a new video. And hey, at any point during the video, if you want to see the transcript and show notes and any links that we'll talk about today will be in the YouTube description below. The snowball effect is an easy and convenient way of paying off your debt. So I'm pretty sure you're asking to yourself, like, how does the snowball effect works? All right, let's try to explain it as simple as possible. Think about a snowball. You're standing on top of a hill and you drop it. It rolls down the hill, and as it goes down the hill, two things are going to happen. It's going to pick up momentum, it's going to move faster, and it's going to get bigger because it's picking up more snow as it goes down the hill. So how does that apply to your debt? When you start with the snowball effect, you list every single debt that you have, from the smallest amount to the largest amount at the bottom. So like the smallest amount could be a store credit card to the largest amount, which could be your mortgage. So you make minimum payments on every single one. You're not pushing out aside any debt that you're going to pay later. No, you're making your minimum payment on every single one. But then if you have the extra money that you want to use to pay off your debt, you start with the smallest. You put the extra money, the smallest debt that you have, and get it out of the way. Once you get that out of the way, the money that you were paying in that smallest debt and the extra money, you use it now and move on to the very next debt on that list. Remember, you have your debt listed from the smallest amount to the largest amount, which could be, in most cases, it's your house. And that's how you gain that momentum going down. As you pay off one, you start with the smallest, just keep going down, and that's just a snowball. It's picking up speed, it's getting bigger as you go down, and by the time it gets to the bottom of the hill, it's just crushing things and crushing everything out of its way. And that would be the same, that would apply for your debt. So by the time you get down to your mortgage, you have an extra amount of money because you've paid off your credit cards, you've paid off your store credit cards, your student loans, you've paid off all these other debts out of the way. So you have an extra chunk of money that is now part of paying off your mortgage. So if you were making $1,000 payment on your mortgage and now you've already paid off all your other debt, and maybe you have an extra $800 to add on top of that, now you're making $1,800 payment a month as opposed to a $1,000 payment, and that would drastically reduce the length of time it was supposed to take for you to pay off your house. So that is how the snowball effect works, and it's a good strategy for paying off debt. It's been proven to work. I've implemented that same strategy. It worked for me. Give it a shot. Let me recap again here. The snowball effect works in this way. List all your debt from the smallest to the largest. So it could be your store credit card to your home loan. Stop paying from the smallest going down. Make sure you're making a minimum payment on every single one. You don't put any debt aside. That is something you need to remember. You're not putting any debt in deferment or anything. No, you're making minimum payments. But then your extra money that you have to pay off debt goes to the very first on that list, which is the smallest amount. And that's how the snowball effect works. One of the key wins here with this snowball effect is that it helps you stay motivated. Why? Because we as humans were triggered to actually see ourselves winning. We like winning. We like to conquer. And so what happens when you see yourself conquering your debt, you started with 11 on your list, you've paid off your credit card, you're excited. What do you want to pay off next? Your car? You move on next. Hey, what do you want to pay off next? Maybe you have some store credit cards that you have, just like that. And we get motivated to stay on the strategy once we see these quick wins. So small wins do add up, and that's why the snowball effect does work. So question of the day, what strategies have you deployed to actually pay off your debt? Have you tried the snowball effect? Let me know in the comment section below. And hey, remember that some of the best tips come from you guys in the Plenty's community, so definitely connect with each other in the comment section below. Like the video if you like it, and share the video with somebody that you think would find the video useful. And hey, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And until next time, Plenty's is helping you reshape your financial health. Keep crushing that debt, and we will talk soon. Paying off debt is really important, but the key thing here is that when you have the momentum on your side, when you feel like you're winning, you feel like you're getting it done, guess what? You want to keep going. Most people don't do that, because when they take you, let's say you have an extra $500 to pay off your debt, and you take that, you spread it across all your different debt, you don't see the quick wins. What happens, you end up, you're making payments on 10 different debts that you have instead of knocking them out of the way. So instead of spreading your $500 across 10 different debts that you have, take that extra $500, put it in just on one of your debt, knock that out of the way, you're down to 9. Do the same thing. Take whatever payment you were making on that first debt and add it to your 500, put that towards the 9th debt on the list, and just keep knocking it out of the way. By the time you know it, you're down to the very last one, which could be just your mortgage, and that's how you pay off your debt with the snowball effect. Hope that was helpful.